Good morning everybody and welcome to another vlog. I've just made myself the most delicious coffee and I've actually just taken a little bit of self-care time. So I turned 31 this year, which honestly feels crazy because if I was to age myself right now, I would say like 28, but no, I turned 31 this year. And something that I've been really wanting to put more focus into as I get older is my skincare. Now I feel like I've got a really good base of a skincare routine going on. I use products that have thankfully cleared my spotty skin up. I used to have really oily and imbalanced skin and my skin is a lot more balanced now, but I've still got other skincare concerns that I want to put some focus into. One of them being wrinkles, anti-aging, uneven patches that I've got on my skin and kind of tired looking skin as well. I've been using this little contraption. So this is the Omnilux Contour Face, which is clinically proven to reduce fine lines and wrinkles, even skin tone and texture, boost collagen production and elastin, enhance skin firmness, reduce inflammation and redness, and so much more through the use of red light therapy. All you have to do is take 10 minutes of self-care time 3 to 5 days a week to sit back and relax and wear your Omnilux face contour. And in as little as 4 to 6 weeks, you'll start to see results in your skin. It literally feels like I'm at a spa every time I put this on. I love it. What I've been doing every morning, as you saw in previous clips, is I make my little morning coffee and then I just sit down on the sofa, take 10 minutes to myself, either close my eyes or I'll catch up on a YouTube video, and that is my 10 minutes of self-care done for the day. One thing about red light therapy is if you have in-clinic treatments, the cost of it adds up really quickly. But for the price of 2 to 3 in-clinic light treatments, you can have your own professional quality Omnilux device. And Omnilux are actually offering you 10% off your order. All you have to do is click the link in the down bar and it'll take you straight there. Or you can use this QR link on screen. Not only is the Omnilux Contour Face perfect for you, but Christmas time is coming up. So if you've got a skincare fiend in your friends and family and you want to give them a treat this Christmas, now's the perfect time to buy them a gift with that 10% off code. So be sure to make use of that while you can. Huge thank you to Omnilux for sponsoring this section of today's video. Today's vlog is a long one and we are starting off with some home changes. So I've got a couple people coming round to the flat to do measurements, but I will let past Gabby tell you about those. Good morning everyone, it's almost 3 p.m. and I've got someone coming to measure for my blinds. He's going to be here any second, but let me try and be quick. I want some sort of thermal blind on this skylight up here to keep the heat out in the summer because it's crazy. I want to get my kitchen measured up for blinds after it's renovated. But the main blinds that I want to get are in the hallway here, because that is opposite my bedroom. And then I want to get blinds in the bedroom as well and finally get one on this little window up here. So he's going to come and measure for those today. I'm hoping he brings like a little book of blinds because I actually don't know what I want. I was thinking just like white blackout roller blinds, but then I'm not sure, so I guess we'll see. Also very intrigued to see how much it costs. This is one thing about owning a house, you never think about little things like blinds and curtains, but a lot of the time they are very costly, so we'll see. I'm going to prioritize my back bedroom and the hallway and get those done because currently I cannot sleep in that room because it's so bright. I used to be able to sleep anywhere, but since knowing Cam, she has a very particular sleeping style. She has a fully blacked out room and a fan on as well, and I never had like white noise or anything before. I could just sleep anywhere, but since knowing her for the last 3-ish years, that's what I'm used to now. So now I can't even sleep in my own bedroom. So hopefully the blind fixes that. Hi, I'll just let you in.
Look at this boy. Loves his tower now.
Okay, he just left. There are a couple windows that he can't do. He can't do the little triangle window in the bedroom. He said probably my best bet for that would be to measure the window and get a seamstress to make a curtain in the perfect size. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and do that. He also can't do the hallway light, which is one that I really need doing. When I'm in the bedroom at night, obviously it's all well and good if that bedroom is blackout, but I have to leave the door a little bit ajar for Nelly to come in and out, and the hallway is so bright. There's a street light like right outside of that hallway window and it just shines light into the bedroom, so I really do need that one doing. So I'm wondering if I contact another place and see if they can do that one, but aside from that they are able to do the rest of them. And I also had a quote for blackout blinds in this living room because in summer light comes in so strong you can't see any of your screens, which is obviously hard for work. You can't watch TV at all. The light doesn't go until like 10 p.m. so I got a quote for that as well. So we'll see which ones I go for. Good morning, everyone. I'm so excited today because I have got the kitchen man coming. He's gonna do all the final measurements on the kitchen and make sure all the cabinets that I've said I will get in my plan are gonna fit properly. Look where I want sockets, electricals, things like that. And then I get to book it in, which is so exciting. It's something that I've waited literally 6 years for since I bought this flat. Can't wait for my kitchen reno. So let's give you a little look at it right now. This is what it's looking like. It's a fine kitchen right now. It's just not ideal. And from this angle, here you go. So yeah, I'm just waiting for him to arrive. He's coming at 11. It's like 10:58 and I need to think about where I want sockets, so I'm gonna do that for a second. Let's give you an update on the kitchen. So the man came round. He spent like an hour and 20 minutes here. He was so thorough. He went through the whole plan and we actually figured out that I can fit a drawer wider than what we thought in a space, which is great. So that's a little bit more space. I could get one that's like 10 centimeters bigger. Everything else is gonna fit fine. It's all looking pretty perfect, and he's basically gonna quote me for all of the extra work that they're gonna do, like it's an extra fee than what IKEA have quoted me to take the old kitchen out and then get rid of all of that rubbish. It's an extra fee to get someone in to do some plumbing. I have to have the pipes re-plumbed because I'm moving my sink a little bit and I'm moving my washing machine and the dishwasher, and I have to get someone in as well to do the electrics, so the new socket. So he's going to quote me for all of that, and also the flooring as well. He's going to quote me for that, and if I'm happy with everything, then I get to pick a date, and it's looking like it should be in for Christmas. I mean, he said the whole process was probably going to take 3 to 4 weeks. Oh, I also will need someone in to come and plaster the walls after they rip the kitchen out, because I'm not having upper cabinets. I've got a bunch of upper cabinets now, and he said it's going to make a real mess on the walls, so that's another thing. So yeah, from start to finish, he said it should be like a 4-week job, which feels crazy. That feels like such a huge commitment to not have a kitchen for that long and to have like work people coming in and out, but it's going to be worth it in the end, and hopefully they're going to start mid-November-ish and they'll be done for mid-December. But yeah, we will just have to see. I will keep you updated when he sends me all of the details and when I've okayed it and when I've got a date, because honestly, I'm so excited. Then I have to start thinking about tile colors, which right now I have no idea what kind of tiles I want. I'm actually really torn. So my kitchen is going to be a light wood color. It's going to be the same color as my floor, and I'm going to have the same color flooring, the same type and everything going into the kitchen. So your eye will just like be drawn upwards to the marble countertops, rather than it being like floor and then the cabinets are a different color and then the countertops a different color. It's just going to be like floor, cabinets, countertop. Does that make any sense? Anyway, so I'm having like a really light wood color, marble countertops. Think I'm gonna go for a pink fridge, like a dusky pink fridge. I will put the one on screen that I've been looking at. I'm having brass hardware. I'm torn between 2 from Plank hardware right now, so I'll pop them on screen. You guys can let me know which ones you like the best, or if there's any other styles that you like. So yeah, the issue is tile color. Now, I found some like seafoamy, pale kind of seafoam color tiles that I love. I've also found some white textured tiles that I love, and I just don't know which ones I want to go with. I think I'm leaning towards the seafoam, but if I get the seafoam, do I get a white fridge? Will that be a little bit too much color? Because I am going to have some open shelving units, colorful glasses, and nice kitchen things that I've been collecting to have on show. I've got my pink KitchenAid. I don't know. Let me know what you think. This can be a little collaborative effort. Yeah, I'm very excited. Honestly, I cannot wait to get this done. As I said, I've been waiting 6 years and it just has never been the right time because it is such a big job. But now is the right time and I'm very excited about it. There we go. That's a couple of changes that are going to be happening to my flat. We've got the not so exciting blinds, and we've got the very exciting kitchen. And at some point, I'm going to have to deal with this big crack in my ceiling. But that's a task for later. As of right now, I am actually heading to Sheffield for a week tomorrow. So I need to pack my suitcase. I also have some things around the house that I need to do. I want to strip my bedding, wash that, make sure it's nice and fresh for when I get home. I need to do Nellie's litter trays. I need to vacuum, although my shark vacuum kind of takes care of that, so maybe not. So I'm going to get started on that, and then I'm going to cook some pasta with the bolognese that I made last week. let's give this a try. Honestly, perfection. If you guys want the recipe for this bolognese, it's in last week's vlog, but it is so good. Hello, it is now 8:10. I have just done recording with Cam for our Patreon. We did an episode about Ed and Lorraine Warren, who are the people behind the Conjuring films. If you guys are interested in the Conjuring movies, I personally love them. But those two were mega scam artists in real life. So that was fun. As I said, it's 8:10 now. In 10 minutes, I'm hopping back on to record an episode for Cam's podcast. What I will say, we're doing an episode about the Pop Girls at the minute, which is a very different vibe to what we just did. Equally as fun though. And then I get to pack my suitcase. So Cam is going to the movies at 9:30 our time, 3:30 her time.
We are finally packing the case and I'm committing to a carry-on. Normally I take a huge case with me full of clothes that I don't even wear, so I'm really downsizing. I want to show you what I'm taking. So I'm going to be there for about a week. I've got these gorgeous jean type trousers from Halara, which is so comfy. They literally feel like sweatpants. Then I've got a jumper that I bought in America. This was from American Eagle. It's a little bat Mickey Mouse jumper. I feel like me and Jane might do a little bit of Halloween baking, so I'm going to take that one. Then I'm going to take this pink one just for a bit of colour. So that's 2 jumpers, a pair of jeans. Then I've got this Skims top to wear underneath the jumpers. And I have decided my outfit for tomorrow, so obviously I'll be taking these as well. So I've just got some Tala leggings. I've got this jumper that I need to go over with a little bit of a lint roller. This is the same as my bright pink one that I always wear. It's from Pull & Bear, but a few years ago. And then I also have my Taylor Swift white top, 3 jumpers, 2 pairs of trousers, 2 tops. And I've got 1 pair of PJs because I've already got some at my mum's, so I don't need to take a bunch. And I've got a comfy, cozy jumper as well to wear on top of my pajamas. And that is what I'm going to be taking. I'm committed to not taking any more clothes.
You ready for your breakfast? Yummy.
I'm just about to shower and get ready to get on that train. We are officially packed into a carry-on. I've never been more proud of myself in my life. So I'm gonna take this downstairs now. Then I'm gonna grab Nell and then we're gonna go. What's going on? We're going to Grandma's. So Mum is actually on a mission to refill all of these things. She bulk buys a couple different lotions and potions. We've got E-Cover Body Washing Coconut. Is basically this scent that's in that big thing. And then we have this E-Cover refill for washing up liquid. So that's gonna go in there. And then we've got these. What is this? This is what you're gonna put in there?
Yeah,
hand wash. So she's got one that's already full and you basically just refill this in your hand wash. Yeah, this is what it looks like. And that's by Neat. So then she's going to do surface spray. And what do you do with that? Is that in here?
You just fill it up with water and put a little tiny tablet in.
Oh, cool. And that's by Small.
So you keep reusing.
Yeah, and you don't have to buy new plastic things. So I'm going to set the camera up and Jane's going to refill all of these. There we go, all of these are done now, so she's all refilled and ready to go.
Good morning, everybody. I'm here with Jane.
Hi.
I'm going to insert a clip of us trying these berry grapes that Jane bought us because they're from M&S, right? And they're like this new type of grape that tastes like a berry inside or is supposed to taste like a berry. So I'm going to insert that clip now.
So this is what we're going to try. Boom Bites, only available at M&S Food. Grape outside, red berry inside. I've got no idea what these are going to be like. I've never seen these before. Let's give them a rinse. Okay, they feel a bit squishy. Are they interesting? Oh, I'm not sure I like the feel of them.
I'll get it in your mouth.
It's just like a grape.
More berry flavoured, like a blueberry flavour.
I'm not sure I like these.
They're super dark on the inside. They're okay. What would you give them out of 10?
I'll give them an 8. I like them.
I'm giving them about a 6.
But as of right now, we are heading to a hospital. you just shriveling out of the screen. We are heading to the hospital because I have an endometriosis appointment. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. But I wanted to show you my jumper. Look how cute this is. Little bats and little Mickey. I love it. The only bag I brought with me was this. So what an outfit, hey? Hello. I thought I would give you an update on my endometriosis appointment. It's actually a couple days later, but I completely forgot to give you an update when I got home. I have had 3 surgeries for my endometriosis. I was diagnosed, I would say, like over 10 years ago now. It's a condition that my mum suffered with. She actually had an oophorectomy, which is like a hysterectomy, but they take your ovaries as well. She had that when she was 40, I think, 40 or 45. But it's a condition that can be passed down through generations, which sucks. My first surgery was to remove my endometriosis. During that surgery, they found a fibroid the size of an orange on my womb. So then I had to go and have another surgery to remove that and to remove adhesions because the fibroid had to be removed by a specialist. And then I had another surgery to remove endometriosis a couple years later, or maybe it was even just a year later. Now it's been between a year and 2 since that. I've had so many health issues that I honestly cannot keep track of the dates of things. It's been a little while since the last surgery, and my endometriosis is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse every single month. It's becoming pretty unbearable. Not only the pain from it, which is horrific, it's the worst pain I've ever had, and it just keeps getting worse, like progressively, but the fatigue that comes with it, the bloating, the flare-ups that I keep having, which we're trying to work out if it's part of my endometriosis or if it's like another condition at the same time that seems to flare every time I have an endometriosis flare. We're not sure, but something keeps flaring my joints, giving me bone pain, severe fatigue, headaches, flare-ups on my face, flare-ups on my hands, swollen joints, and it seems to coincide with whenever my period is or whenever I'm ovulating. So we don't know what that is right now. I'm in other testing to find out what that is. It might just all be related to my endo because there's a lot they don't know about endo. There's more and more research going into it, and like they're figuring out more and more things to do with it. But endometriosis isn't just a condition like they once thought that affected around your womb. It can grow anywhere, which is terrifying. Anyways, it's got to a point where I'm having to give up work and spend a lot of the month in pain. I'm on very strong painkillers, and even taking the maximum dose of them that I'm prescribed just isn't touching the pain anymore. It's honestly horrific. And along with the pain, this might be TMI. If you don't care about period stuff, please skip ahead, but I'm just going to be honest. About a week after my period ends, I get another week-long period that is just brown blood. And then a week after that, I ovulate and I'm in absolute agony again. Then a week after that, I'm starting to get ready for my period again, so I'm once again in agony. It's turning out that I have like 1 week a month where I'm not in some sort of pain or having some sort of period event. So I've been in talks with my surgical team that deal with my endometriosis and fibroids and adhesions and stuff, and we're going to go through with a hysterectomy. Now I think it will be an oophorectomy like what my mum had, where they remove your ovaries too, but my surgeon wants to do an MRI first because we're pretty convinced that some of my organs might be stuck together, specifically my bowel. I know when my mum had her hysterectomy, they found out that her organs were stuck together just with her endometriosis, and I'm pretty sure the same thing is going on with me. So they need to do an MRI first, and then they're going to put me on the list to get a hysterectomy. But while all that's going on, in the meantime, I think the wait list is like 2 to 3 months for the hysterectomy. I'm trying some tablets that put me into menopause, and these are something that my surgeon wants me to try because it's the same tablets that you can take after, because obviously when you have a hysterectomy you get plunged into the menopause, so they like to try people on tablets before to figure out what the best medication will be to deal with their menopause after the surgery. So I'm like pre-taking them to see if I'm okay with these tablets, see if they work for me and if they can be something that will help me with the menopause afterwards. I feel like I've just blabbed a whole bunch of information without really being very coherent. But yeah, going into medically induced menopause, when I start taking the tablets, I'm going to see if they work for me and if there's something that I can take afterwards. If not, I think there's some other treatment they can do, but we haven't gone into that yet. Anyways, I'm waiting for an MRI to see what's going on before they do surgery. Because if any organs are stuck together, they have to then get a specialist in that area to be there for the surgery as well. So like say my bowel is stuck, they will then need a bowel surgeon to be at the surgery in case anything goes wrong, because there is a chance that you can end up with an ileostomy, a colostomy. Anyways, it's a lot of information. I'll go into this more eloquently at some point, but I just wanted to give you an update because I said I was going to my appointment and then I've edited this vlog so far and there's like no clip of me where I explained anything. But yeah, a lot of information, a lot to process. And to be honest, I'm anxious about what the MRI is going to say because I do feel like I've got things stuck together right now with the pain that I'm in. But I'm excited for the surgery because hopefully that will solve a lot of my problems that I've been having for the last God knows how many years. Specifically the last year, it's just been getting worse and worse and worse and worse. So not scared about that. More looking forward to it. And if any of you guys are dealing with endometriosis at the minute, honestly, my heart goes out to you. It's horrific. I'm going to end this little section here. We will carry on with the vlog. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another day of the vlogs. Today, Mum and I are actually going to go to a place called Junction 32, and I keep thinking she's talking about a road, but apparently it's a set of like outlet shops. Now, I go to outlet shops kind of often in America. I don't go to them that often, if like ever, in England. So I'm excited to see what's going on. Apparently there's a New Balance store, and I got caught in the rain so bad last week. And my New Balances are just wrecked from that experience. So hopefully I can find some on sale. Yeah, I don't really know what else I'm looking for. Maybe some Christmas presents for people would be a good idea. At the outlet mall, Jane's going, she doesn't like Christmas. But that's where we're heading today. I'm just having a cup of tea, just fed the little boys, and yeah, we'll get out of here. Jeremy.
That was a silly one. Oh, were you sniffing my New Balance that are so dirty and gross, Jelly Bean? Whoa, that was a good one, Bean. Jeremy's normally so vocal when he's on his own, but when Nellie's here, he's way less vocal. And I think it's because he's got a friend. He's no friend of mine, I'll tell you that for free.
I love Nelson.
You love Nelson, don't you? You really try. You try and make him like you. He's real hard to like, Gran. Do you know what I've just learnt, Jeremy? There is a Cadbury outlet. Cadbury chocolate, can you believe it? Where's Nelly? We've lost him. And look who braves the top of a post when he's at Nanny's and won't even go on the top one at my house, and it's half the height. He's had to get away from String Bean. Oh, it is, yeah. Oh, he doesn't come up this high, I'll tell you that. We're going shopping, Nelly, and I'm going to buy so much chocolate, you're going to freak. Oh, well. Bring me a bar. Jane, where'd you store your kiwis?
With the eggs.
What I want to get out of today, I'm just having this chat with Jane, so I thought I'd let you in on it, is a new pair of New Balance trainers. They're my absolute favourites. They're just so comfy, especially if you've got high arches in your feet. They are so comfy. Then I would like either 1 or 2 jumpers for the winter time, because stupid me maybe went on Vinted a little bit too hard last year and got rid of a bunch of jumpers, so now I don't have that many. But to be fair, they would all be too small for me right now, so that's okay. I would need some more anyway. So I'm looking for like 1 or 2 nice jumpers that I can just wear on rotation. I've already got a couple, so that would mean I had like 4 nice jumpers this winter, which is all a girl can ask for. And then I want to get something from the Cadbury outlet, obviously, that's important. And then what else is there? I want to get a coffee.
I've not been that often, to be quite honest, so.
Yeah, I really would love to go and have a day at Bicester Village as well. I see people go there. That looks fun. I love an outlet shop. I'm thinking about Christmas presents, and there's a Le Creuset there, and I know someone who kind of collects that. So we'll have a little look in there and see if they've got anything in the colour that they collect it in. We've made it, but we're going to have a little coffee first and evaluate where we want to go. I've just seen a sweet emporium. I'm the most excited about the Cadbury and the sweets. It is so empty here today. This is such a good day to come.
사랑한 그것만큼만 keep it up, keep 어떤 말로 표현할 수 있을까 어떤 마음으로 날 전할 수 있을까
Here we are, the shop that I want.
하진 않겠지만 우린
They don't have any of the ones that I like. I don't remember, what are mine called? Like 520s or something? They only had like the ones that people don't really buy, which kind of makes sense in an outlet, I guess.
머뭇거렸었지 Take your time 아득하기만 했었지 Those were the days 빙글빙글 주위를 맴돌기만 했어 I don't wanna last dance 어쩌면 많이 울 것 같아 Waiting to get there 나를 보고 말해줘
Well, I'm not gonna lie, that was a little bit of a letdown, but Mum and I both left with a couple of things, so I'll show you them when I get home.
So this is what I ended up getting. I got some new pajamas. These were £8.50. They just look like this, long sleeved, long trousers, and they've got dogs all over them. And I got this jumper, which I think looks so cozy. This is just another lounge jumper. They had matching trousers, but I just wanted the jumper of this. It was £15. And yeah, I like the colour and I just think it'll be super cozy in the winter time. So that's what I got from M&S. Then the only other thing that I got were these Cadbury misshapes.
And that, my friends, is all I got. So, not a very successful shopping day, but I did need pyjamas, so that's good. Good morning everyone. Today is actually hair dye day. I'm going to get my hair cut and dyed. Similar colour to what it is now, although maybe I'm thinking I might go a shade darker for the winter time. We will see what I end up doing, but I'm having my little bangs cut back in. I've actually found this year that cutting my hair a lot more regularly has made it stronger, and I've heard people say that before. I've heard people say if you cut your hair it'll grow longer, which I never understood because obviously you're cutting some off, so you would think, well, that's not going to grow quicker. But I do actually think it's really helped because all of my hair is healthy. Normally when it gets to this length, it starts going like thinner at the ends because I don't keep up with haircuts, but it's like thick all to the ends, which is great. Anyways, that's what's happening today. Then Mum and I are going to Meadowhall because she has got an iPhone 17 to pick up. Jane is upgraded. Nelly, you are eating Jeremy's dinner. Goodness me, Jeremy just bit Nelly and I think that means Nelly can have his dinner now as payback. But that's not true. Get your bum in this room, young man. Yeah, you're getting a spangly new phone.
I am.
How exciting, her battery does not last 2 seconds on her current phone. And then we'll see where the day takes us. I'm very tired today. I got 50 minutes of deep sleep, Jane, which is not good.
50 minutes.
Yeah. You know, the other night when I had a really good sleep, I had an hour and 45, which is the most deep sleep I've ever had since getting this ring.
I want to wear this jumper, but I get a big old camel toe in these leggings, so I'm going to change back into my Mickey Babs. Yes, I do. Look. I can't be going out and about like that, so I'm gonna change.
I've changed my jumper now. No more camel toe for me. We have to leave in 7 minutes. I have 7 minutes to enjoy my cup of tea before the hairdressers. Can I just say, I hate going to the hairdressers. It's like one of my worst things because of the small talk. I just want to either be quiet or really know the person and be able to like dive deep. Do you know what I mean? I hate small talk. I hate sitting there and
You
it
must
being...
get it from me.
I just hate it. It's like, how's your day been? Oh, and why? What brings you to Sheffield? And how have you been?
The boat trip on holiday. And where have you been then?
Yeah, I can't stand it. So I hate the hairdressers. I have to really mentally prepare myself to go, and I'm very tired today, and it's not...
Oh, shut up moaning.
I'm grateful to be getting my hair done. I just am nervous because I don't want to chat. Jay, she just sprayed me with water. Oh. Ooh, okay, hello, I'm setting you up on this little... Actually, I'm setting you up on the biscuit tin. Hope you're comfy there. I wanted to tell you, actually, I've restarted my Animal Crossing island. And I know the Animal Crossing phase isn't phase for some people. Like, some people are still playing and have been playing every day since it came out. I think for a lot of people it became kind of a phase because once you've completed your island, you can't really do much on it. However, I get rid of that problem by just deleting my island and starting again. It's been kind of a while since I deleted my island and restarted, so that is what I did. Brought it to James, decided to restart my island and have some like chill time playing my Nintendo Switch. So if you guys are feeling stressed, you've got a Nintendo Switch and you play Animal Crossing, whack it out, restart your island and start again, because I'm actually having so much fun doing it, even though this is like my 9th time restarting. And I just got a little thrill because it's the fishing tournament today. I'm advising people if they feel stressed to play it because it's great. Do you have anything to add to the vlog, Jane?
No, other than it's time to go.
Oh, I've got 1 minute and I didn't even drink my tea.
Do you want it in a pot to take with you?
Oh, it's the perfect temperature. You can't kick me out now. It's 31 minutes past, I'm late.
Do you want your tea in the pot?
I want my tea in this cup. Can I just take my cup? Car tea. Hello everyone, I have made it back from Meadowhall and from having my hair done. I love my hair. I've got a little dye mark here right now, but next time I wash it, that'll come off. I'm not too bothered about that. But I wanted to show you actually what I bought when I was in Meadowhall. I bought these slippers, chocolate brown colour. They're so cozy. And what I liked about these is that they have a back to them. And I constantly slip out of my slippers. Maybe they're called slippers because you slip out of them. Who knows? But yeah, I constantly slip out of them and kind of dangerous sometimes, like when you're on stairs and stuff, because I live up 3 flights of stairs. And if I go downstairs to get a parcel, I'll just go in my slippers. And the amount of times that I've nearly slipped out of them on the stairs is crazy. So when I saw these, my head went, one of those. They were £26 and I love them. So those are my new pair of slippers. The rest of the stuff I got, I can't show you because I actually slayed it and got some Christmas presents for people. So I can't show you any of that. But yeah, we had a nice time. I'm blooming exhausted though. I'm so tired today. One thing I did want to tell you about though is a show that Mum and I watched yesterday. So Mum and I love a crime show. We love a police drama. We love like a murder show. We've watched countless of them. On Netflix right now, there's one called Missing You. And it was so good. We watched it in one night. We literally just sat on the sofa and just binge watched it until 3 a.m. and it was great. So if you guys like a crime drama, there's lots of twists and turns in this one as well. I don't even want to tell you what it's about because there's just kind of a lot of twists and turns, but it's great if you like a crime drama. It's got some pretty well-known people in it as well. It's got Lenny Henry, Lisa Faulkner. I feel like I recognised a couple other people as well, but I don't know them by name. Anyways, I'm gonna unhook these slippers now so I can wear them. I'm gonna put my pyjamas on. It's 7 p.m. I need some dinner. And then Mum and I are going to pick a new crime drama to watch tonight. I think we're going to go for Cold Water. First, I'm going to take 5 minutes. I'm just going to lay. Oh, is someone coming to see me? Hello, my munchkin.
You need your eyes cleaning, young man. I missed you the whole day. We were gone for so long. It was awful. My boy. Come and have some cuddles. There we go, my boy. Want to sniff the slippers? Ooh, aren't they nice? We're a whole mess today.
We had a power cut a few hours ago, and ever since then the internet hasn't been working. It's literally flashing at me right now. So we couldn't watch any TV tonight because that meant the TV box wasn't working. But we found a bunch of DVDs that I had left at my mum's house, and we ended up watching Ocean's 8, I think it was. The one with Rihanna. It was okay. It wasn't the best film I've ever seen, but it passed some time. Yeah, that's what our evening's been like. We have got no internet. Still.
Got my fresh cup of tea, and I want to show you Nelly right now because he looks so cute. Look at this little boy, he's all tucked up in his blankie.
I'm officially back in Brighton. We made it back last night, and I just wanted to pop on here and end this week's vlog. Don't forget to redeem your 10% off with Omnilux. I will leave the link in the down bar for that. It would make the most incredible Christmas gift this year. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye guys.